Look, Marvel Rivals is fun until it's not. And most of the time, it's not actually because of the enemy team, it's because of the absolute lunatics on your own side. So today, I'm breaking down the 7 types of Marvel Rivals players that I know everyone here has experienced and make what's meant to be a peaceful, enjoyable experience into a painful, torturous one because you're bashing your head against the wall too much in real life because of the idiots I'm about to talk about. Starting off at number 1, we've got the Kill-hungry DPS who ignore all objectives. These people are the ones who used to play Call of Duty and all they would play was team deathmatch. They're not focused on the long game. All they want is that next kill now, no matter the cost. They don't stick by their team at all. All they do is try to flank and just get kills. Even worse is when they have a target in sight, if they've damaged them even a tiny bit, they will hunt them down until the time runs out. I mean, even if they hit a Jeff or a Spider-Man or a Invisible Woman, instead of just leaving it there and, realizing that they're just going to heal themselves, they actually go and try and follow them to try and finish that kill, which is just not going to work 99% of the time. These people are using all of their brain power to calculate the best possible action to take to get them their next kill. Whether they decide to go for the supports or even take on a fat tank, it's not because they're doing it for the team and trying to do what's best for it. No, it's because this is how they get their dopamine boost of seeing that KO streak appear as soon as possible. The reason why some of you might not notice these instantly is because, in a way, if they are killing the opposition, then yes, I agree they're helping the team. But in situations when their team needs them, like their supports are getting dived by a Venom, these motherfuckers will leave you. They are cold-blooded. Now, the next one's kind of a 2-in-1. They're 2 opposite types to play a tank. Both are wrong. The first one is the passive tank, or as I like to describe them, the pussy tank. These tanks like to cower behind their team because they're too afraid of getting hurt in a virtual game and refuse to push ahead so we can get further with the objective. In the background, you'll see a game that describes exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I've lost too many games where we have to escort whatever cargo to the endpoint and we can literally see the finish line, but because the other team are all waiting in that room, these tanks will just try and do pot shots at whoever they can see from outside the doorway. Really, mate? The second one, forget their team or the objective. They're so fixated on getting that dopamine boost by seeing that MVP screen with their name on it that they don't care how they get it. They think by being a tank, they can just be a DPS with more health. Not really sure that's how it works, to be honest. They will abandon their team and overextend if it means that they can get more kills. They don't even care if they die because all that matters is that juicy number at the end. This one takes me on to my next type of player, which is the GG no heals, and I can't say the rest of it because it'll get this video taken down. But I don't even need to explain who these types of people are. I'm sure everybody watching this video right now knows exactly who I'm talking about. And this whole support strike pandemic that's been going on, yeah, you can thank these guys for it because these guys are largely responsible. Now, I've included this one at number 3 because this is very typical of the first and second type of players I've just said. And instead of looking at themselves and realizing that, maybe they're the problem, they blame the healers because they have some serious main character syndrome where they expect everyone to just follow them around and make sure they're nice and healthy so they can continue doing absolutely fuck all for the objective. Seriously, these guys are the most annoying of them all. And while they're not just limited to just the 2 types of players I've already described, this reaction is stupidly common with these. I mean, surely after their 10th loss in a row of them overextending and leaving their team, they would kind of spot a trend in their gameplay and notice it's not the best approach, but that's just the type of brain-dead people us solo queues have to team up with. Now, the next type of player can actually be good or bad. These are the coaches who tell everyone what to do, what type of tactics to throw out there, how to defeat the objective. That's on the good side, but on this channel, we like to have a little bit of a rant, so we're going to focus on the annoying ones. Yeah, boy. The ones who tell everyone what role to play and how they can form the team around themselves. Genuinely, who the hell do you think you are? You're stuck in silver with me, bitch.
She's got a point.
You'll find these players emerge when there are 3 or 4 DPSs on your team and only 1 or even no healers. You'll get that guy that messages in the chat before the game actually starts, someone go healer. Now, I understand that this guy was also playing healer, but he's playing a DPS. So stop talking. Don't tell me who to play. You had 6 kills last game. You were not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
This leaves me with 2 choices. Either I refuse to switch like the other 3 DPS, even though I haven't played DPS all day because I've got a coach in every single game, or I just take one for the team and I go healer, even though I picked a tank. Now, I'm a healer, we now have a solo tank because I switched, and we freaking still have 4 DPS on the team! The next type of player is very similar to the coach, but this player shows their true colors during the game, not at the start of it. These are the role lock refusers.
Oh, buddy, don't get me started.
Let me paint you a scenario. We have a solo tank, 2 healers, and once again, more than 2 DPS. Now we're losing quite badly, you know, because the other team is actually balanced and working together well. It's obvious we need a tank or even someone like Loki or Rocket to hopefully turn the tides. 2 of the DPS have over 15 kills each. You know, they could swap and help out the team, but at least they have some kind of proof that they're competent and actually helping out the team. Then we have that 3rd DPS who has about 3 kills, 8 deaths, and 1 assist. Now I'm not going to point fingers here, but it's usually Moon Knight.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
I would say Black Widow, but no one really plays her. But yes, I have experienced these type of plays, playing her in 1 or 2 cases, which at that point, I'm not even angry. I just feel bad for the lack of brain cells they clearly have.
You think it's so fucking funny, huh?
We're on the last 2 types now, and these ones are fairly self-explanatory. The first one is the ping spammer. If I don't have one of these people in every game that I play, I'm seriously questioning my reality, because we're all fighting the other team, we can see everyone on that team, and yet one person decides to take it upon themselves to clutter our screen and audio with unnecessary pings of the enemy. I know some of you ping spammers are watching right now, but before you play another game and repeat the same behavior, please tell me what new information you were giving me. I'm not saying pings are useless, they certainly have their benefits, but in the case of pinging someone I'm literally fighting in front of you, next time you decide to do that, please stop and
Get some help.
Now, I've spent most of this video roasting everyone, so it's only right I take some accountability and I roast myself some, and this roast is the gameplay you're watching right now. I'm sorry guys, but I am guilty of this. This one is the ultimate hoarder. None of us are perfect, but sometimes, I'll be honest, it's actually very bad. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm not the only one here, but I'm so fussed about hitting the perfect ult that I keep waiting for the perfect moment, and before I know it, that annoying female Galactus is shouting 10, 9, 8, and then I use it because otherwise it goes to waste and I kill absolutely no one. Like, in cases, I think it actually heals some people because they're laughing at me so hard they get a mental health boost. And let this one be a lesson in life, because something I've learned is not always to wait for the perfect moment or time, because there's rarely going to be one, and before you know it, you've wasted your chance and you're left with regret because you've only got 8 kills on the scoreboard. Now that brings the video to an end. If you want to see me cover any other topic or just give me your thoughts on the rant you've experienced, please leave it in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to every single one. Also, let me know, are you any of the players I just described here? I feel like I've created kind of a hostile environment in this video, but I promise you that this is a safe space. You can be honest here. Hold your hand up, take accountability, and just vow to never be that idiot again. I promise you guys, my ultimates will stop being shockingly shite very soon. We're all here to grow, and if you want to stick around for the journey, then don't forget to check out my weekly streams on the channel and the other videos that will be coming out very soon. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.